Hello, welcome to the Guest at Marris Consulting series. This one is a slightly exotic one because we're not at all at the Marris Consulting offices. We're in fact in Johannesburg, South Africa, and I took the opportunity of being down here to spend some time with Arrie Van Niekerk. Excuse me if I make a mess of the name. Who is one of the world, if not the world's expert in applying the theory of constraints to mines. So I wanted to discuss with him what he'd learnt about applying the theory of constraints in mining. So tell us about yourself and how, for instance, did you get to the theory of constraints?
I got to the theory of constraints in 1990, 91, when somebody handed me a copy of the Goal. I started reading it in the evening and finished 3 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
And then my whole view of production and how to look at it and how to manage it changed. Soon after that, I was able to attend a Jonah course where I was trained in the thinking processes of the theory of constraints.
Yeah.
And the company that I worked for invested quite a lot. Quite a number of people were trained in those techniques in those days. So we started to apply it. At the time, I was part of the research and development organization, and we applied it in quite a number of areas in ISCO.
Yeah.
And saw some really good successes. Some of them took long, but the value was always there.
Right.
And then in 1994, I became the operations manager of ISCO Refractories. It's a factory just south of Johannesburg, or just north of Johannesburg, actually.
Yeah.
And we made refractory bricks and mortars. And the company was in a very bad financial position. But we applied theory of constraints diligently, turned the company around, and saw some really good results, to the extent that afterwards I found it difficult to explain to people how we did it before. Just to give you an example. We brought the lead times down from 22 weeks to 6 weeks. And the on-time performance from 60% to 97%. And that took us about 6 months to do. And so we were able to turn the company around. And then ISCO decided to sell the company. And I decided to join the Goldratt Group at the time. I went for advanced training in New Haven in the United States. Came back, and my first project was actually in the mining division of the then ISCO. Our first project was in Tabazimbi iron ore mine. Soon afterwards, it was Grootegelijk coal mine. And then I went to the gold mines in the Free State. And that was the start of a phenomenal life journey. And I've been doing it now for the past 20 years. And so far, we've done just over 90 implementations in mines. 4 continents, a long list of companies with our clients, and we've seen 20% improvement, 30% improvement, up to 60%.
When you say improvement, that's bottom line results.
That's bottom line results. That's tons produced. So, for instance, one instance, we started off with about 100,000 tons per month. And after the implementation, we exceeded 160,000 tons a month. With the same people, the same infrastructure, the same setup, but different thinking. And that's where the theory of constraints brought all the difference.
And today you're helping companies a lot in South Africa, but also in the rest of the world, the rest of Africa. About 80% of it is in mining. You're probably the most experienced, knowledgeable person about applying theory of constraints in mining, But you don't have to answer that. This is just the hello, and we're now going to shoot a series of different videos on various subjects about the theory of constraints, the Arrie way, for those who might have stumbled across him as the bottle guy, the 3-bottle exercise, which is a very popular video that a lot of people have seen, and everything he's learnt about applying the theory of constraints in mining and in other areas. Okay, so if you're interested in hearing more of Arrie and his experience, just have a look. You'll see there are lots of other videos. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.